Hello boys and girls, we are back again for another match preview. Crystal Palace taking on West Ham at Selhurst Park on Tuesday evening. It's a 6 o'clock kickoff. It's a massive game for Crystal Palace, a chance to pick our form up because we've been on a wretched run of form recently. 1 win in 9.
1 win in 9.
You look at West Ham, obviously they've won their first 6 games this calendar year, 2 in the FA Cup and 4 straight wins in the Prem. There's no confidence overall as a team. I mean, we can barely pass the ball between us, right? Can't even complete 5 passes overall.
I think the thing with the Man City game, whilst it was Man City and we knew it was going to be a tough game, I always was waiting for Man City to score.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't seem to, at the moment, we've lost a sort of a method in our play. There's no method of going from defence to midfield to the attackers.
Very sloppy.
And even if you look at the way that Brighton or Fulham play, at least they've got some sort of method at the moment where they can get the ball and shift the ball through.
Yeah, exactly. We haven't even got any pace.
No,
there's no pace. The only player we've got as quick as Sahar.
Yeah, we're lacking a bit of pace. I mean, Schlut's been injured, and the only pace we've really got in the team at the moment is Sahar.
Well, here's an interesting fact. The last time we won a match where we actually went a goal down was against West Ham when we last played them at home on Boxing Day of last season.
That's right, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's over a year ago.
Yeah, I know.
That's our problem. Yeah. When we seem to score first, we seem to do really well. We play some really good football. Yeah. You know what I mean? We usually go on to win the game or just get a point out of it.
Yeah. I'm always positive with Palace is concerned, but I think that because we know what they're capable of. I mean, if you watch some of it, like the Leeds game, for instance, whatever. So
or the West Brom game.
Yeah, the West Brom game. So we know. I know West Brom was
prime.
Man United. They turn up on that pitch and they put in a fight. We know what they're capable of. Now, whether that's because the fans are not there, I don't know.
Probably is. COVID has a massive impact, as we always keep saying.
Yeah, I think where Palace is concerned, the COVID really hits us because I think the fans, in many respects, are that extra player.
Yeah, exactly.
And
the football's a bit boring as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like we score first, we win, we go a goal down, like I already said, it's just like, we're not going to win because the fans aren't there to motivate the players.
Yeah.
Same for West Ham sometimes, because every game that they've won on the bounce, they've always scored first and gone on to win it. So there is a positive signing for Crystal Palace, finally the only positive thing that we could think of right now, and that's happening at the club. Jean-Philippe, I think I said it right, definitely did, hopefully. He is obviously signed on an 18-month loan with an option to buy for £15 million if he plays a certain amount of games, also score a certain amount of goals as well. The guy is 6'4", he scored a lot of goals for
a few moments later.
Mainz when he played in the Bundesliga for them and that. I'm not going to lie, I've seen some of the clips and some of the goals he scored. He's very good at pressing teams down. He's got a bit about him. He's got a bit of pace. It looks like he's got a bit of hunger.
It might be the bit of young blood we need in the team. I mean, if he can go out there and put in a shift and put in an effort and show and hopefully
he gets good service from players like Sahar, like Eze, like Hampton.
You've got Benteke. I think he's sort of good at holding a line when the ball comes up and stuff like that. But obviously he's lost his confidence in the goal. Doesn't get the goals.
Yeah, he's not consistent.
His work rate is not great. I mean,
it's gotten a little better recently, but over the last 3.5 years,
I don't think he does it. He doesn't do it consistently. He does do it sometimes, but he doesn't do it consistently through the whole 90 minutes. So. Obviously this guy's going to not have much experience, but he's a bit of an unknown factor. So West Ham might struggle.
West Ham were interested in him. They rejected him in the summer.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you this. That he got rejected by West Ham United in the summer. I think he was willing to go there, and then they just turned the deal down at the last minute. Just had too many good strikers. Do you know what I mean?
Hopefully that'll wind him up.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? Imagine if he did score against West Ham. I'm gonna just be going absolutely berserk.
Just a couple of words about West Ham. One of the ways they've changed their play, particularly the last 12 months, is that, or 6 months, is that they're much more working hard as a team. So when they play as a team, and they're a lot difficult to beat. So when they play,
they've lost a lot of spirit as well. Put us to shame, and honestly,
they've lost that soft underbelly that they've got. And
remember last season they were relegation candidates, really poor defensively, open, lazy. The players had no fight for the club, and now it's the complete opposite.
I mean, you got players like Antonio in your team. Who runs his socks off? I mean, I've got so much respect for that. There was a game where there was a period at West Brom where West Brom put West Ham under a bit of pressure, and Antonio realised his defence was under a stress. Were being pressed, and he went back and he helped out and he blocked a shot and he put in a shift and he gets back up that team.
Sahar would never do that. Eze's nowhere near that. You know what I mean?
He does things. The whole team, I think, does. Even when he's not played, actually, West Ham sort of still sort of do well. They've got some pretty good teams.
His problem is the reason, they would be up there even higher, but he's always been injured because he's their best player. Gives it 100 every game.
He can be a little bit injury prone.
One thing I would say as well, they've got some really, really good players in the team. Rama being one, he's got that final third and that end product and that quality. He could suss you out. He suss your defence out or our defence.
Yeah.
Just with one simple good pass. I know he hasn't scored many goals and he is still sort of unproven in the Prem, I should say. Came from the Championship at Brentford. It's a new level, stepping up from the Championship to the Prem at West Ham. But some of his passing and his movement, and he sort of draws in a lot of players. It's like us with Zaha. He always has 4 men that have to go and mark him because he is that good.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And West Ham are going to know that because he caused them a lot of problems last season and in the past years as well overall. Yeah. Also, another player, Declan Rice.
Yeah, Declan Rice is
a
another
machine in the midfield.
And I didn't realise. I thought he was a lot older than he's young. He's only about 21. I thought he was
like 25. No,
he made his debut when he was 18. He's only been playing 3 years in the Premier League. But I mean, because I know rumours that apparently he's going to be up for sale for 50 million at the end of the season. Yeah, I would put 60. I mean, whether
he plays for England as well.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, he's got such a fan base.
I think West Ham fans would be up in arms if he was to leave the club.
I don't think he'd leave. I mean, he's come through. He got rejected at Chelsea.
Yeah.
So maybe he would go to Chelsea, but do they need him?
Frank Lampard was certainly interested with him.
Yeah, he was interested.
Frank Lampard went from West Ham to Chelsea.
Yeah.
Right, team for Tuesday night. Now, Tristan has put this up, and I thought we'd agree with him. We've got Butland in goal.
We agreed on it together.
Well, I know we agreed with it. We got Butland. We've got Butland in goal.
You're not sure about that.
We've got Butland in goal.
I think Vicente was poor against Manchester City. Come on, man. He should have saved 2 of the goals. He should have saved the third one and the fourth one.
Well, the third one.
The fourth.
Sterling's free kick. I don't know what he wasn't even set for the shot, was he? I mean, I'm shouting at the television saying, "The goalkeeper, you're not even ready for the shot."
That one step to the left.
Yeah, no, that was bad. That wasn't good.
Sterling's
but I don't think he should. Personally, I don't think he should be got from that. But
no, but he's not.
We've got Butland in his place.
Butland's just a bit more stronger and a bit more confident. He adds confidence into our back line, especially against Wolves. I know it's one game, but I can see potential.
He kicks the ball.
Still young, 27.
Yeah, Cahill and Tompkins and Klein and Mitchell at the back. So
Mitchell's a left back, isn't
he? Yeah, Mitchell's left back. Klein is right back.
And the 2 centre backs.
The 2 defensive midfield, Riedewald and Chiarte.
Said it right this time.
Yeah. Mitchell and Eze together. If Eze plays in front of him on Tuesday night, then the two of them need to sort of be a defensive pair when we defend him.
And Nathaniel Klein, I mean, Ward obviously being dropped. He hasn't really been good. He was getting outpaced a lot against Arsenal, despite a 0-0 draw against City. Yeah, he was he was out of his depth, in my opinion.
I think
he's getting on a bit as well. 7 years in the club, nearly 8, I think.
Just going to do the forward line.
So forward line right here, we have got Mr. Wilfred Zaha, talisman on the wing. On the right, Townsend, because he's the only right winger we got at the club right now. I mean, Schlupp's injured, and Fanano, I would put him on a wing, but he's not. He's more suited on the left, which is where Zaha is. So that's not happening. Fanano over Zaha, definitely not. Number 10 role, I've gone with Abire Bloodclot. It is, man. The reason why I put him there is his natural position. He scored a lot of goals when he plays for QPR, and I feel like Roy Hodgson isn't playing him in his natural position. He's not a winger. Yeah, he's not a defensive mid. He is an attacking midfielder. So play him in that role, and he'll be a better player. You know what I mean? I know he scored a few decent goals, a free kick against Leeds and the goal against Sheffield United, which was undoubtedly one of our best goals this season. But listen, man, overall, across the whole season, and that, play him in his in the best position that suits him as a player, and he will deliver for us. You know what I mean? That is our problem. That's just my opinion on it. And obviously up front, I've gone with John Phillip over Benteke, because Benteke has been rumoured to be linked to West Bromwich Albion. His form has been alright, but I think Phillip, we need a fresh, young-blooded striker in our team with a bit of pace, someone that will press as well. I feel like he'll do that.
I think
hopefully.
Yeah, I think if we got a young centre forward, it'd be nice to actually have a centre forward that puts the defence under pressure. You know, so when we try and do a sort of a press, we can actually try and do something to someone with a bit of pace.
It's got to be positive, and we need someone like him in the team. He's 6'4", but he's very quick in that, from what I've seen, and I rate him a lot, honestly. So yeah, that is our starting 11. Let me know yours in the comment section down below and that. You do yours first. Come on, you got to do your prediction.
Right, predictions.
Predictions, yeah.
I don't know what it is. Whenever I do predictions for Palace, I'm always negative.
I
always
I'll try and be. The problem is I'm always positive. I said we were going to get something against Liverpool, we ended up being 7-0.
I always feel
I
that
said we're going to lose 1-0 to City, and then at half time I said that's going to be 3 or 4, and I hate that. I'm right, and it happened.
I always put like a really bad. I always think that if I'm negative, then and we win, it's like, oh great. But if I say we're going to win and we lose, it's like, ugh. I'm going to be positive for Tuesday night,
against West
and
Ham.
I'm going to have a 2-1 win again.
For Palace.
2-1 Palace. 2-1 win again for Palace. So I want them to just come out there positive. It's going to be a tough game.
But you sound like time now.
I know. We just need to sort of. Yeah. I'm just hoping that we can. We've got the I'm not sure whether the new guy's going to play because
I want him to play. He's not. He's fit, man, because he played for Mainz.
I know.
He started playing at the beginning of the year, man.
I think
well for the last few days.
I think he's more. I think he'd more likely be on the bench personally.
Yeah, but he's starting.
It'd be great if he could start.
My predictions for the game, I'm gonna go with an optimistic 1-0 win to Crystal Palace. Maybe this will be the game. Hopefully, under my circumstances, that we can get the job done, score first, sit back, and just keep it 1-0. We got the potential to do that. We got the players to do that on our day. Keep players like Ben Rama, Declan Rice, Antonio quiet. It's the end of this match preview. So make sure to like, share, and then definitely subscribe. Road to 1K. Under 100 subs from 1K subscribers as well. So stay tuned for that. Do you know what I mean? Keep subscribing. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram and my Snapchat. Or in the link in the description below. And yeah, come on, you Palace. We need to win a game. 1 win in 9.
Yes,
we definitely need to win. I don't want to draw. I want to win.
I
need a smile on my face. I've been stressing lately over this rubbish at the club. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I hope Villa even scores against West Ham, because that would just make me absolutely just feel amazing. Do you know what I'm saying? Because when you reject a player like that, it's always going to come back and bite you, as they like to say. You know what I mean? So yeah, come on, you Palace. Just don't let us down again.